Sellers Jr. special day at our office here at the Millington Star. We're presenting our 2023 Female Athlete of the Year, and I'm sitting right next to Brie Howard, so congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel to have that honor?
It feels really good. It's one of the accomplishments I've been wanting to make, and so now that I got it, it feels really good.
Now, one thing I tell people about our award, you have to be a sophomore or higher. You have to participate in more than one sport. So it's great to be awesome in one sport, which you are, softball. But that commitment to play multiple sports, to represent your school, we like to recognize that here. So you did volleyball as well. And what made you stick with volleyball when you could have just been the star softball player on the Brighton campus?
Volleyball is just a sport to help me escape. Volleyball, I could just go in and let loose. It didn't really matter what was going on. We just play, have fun. Everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah, a little extra bonding time too. Okay. Well, softball, you've been playing since you were 6 years old. So that's your sport, and now you're going to the next level. What's the future hold for you? Where are we heading off to?
I'm going to Austin P.
Okay, so governor, you're about to be a governor, and handling your business up there. How does it feel to also reach that achievement?
It feels really great. I told my parents ever since I was little I wanted to go do one, so whenever I committed, I knew that dream had finally came true.
It's the people right here, right? Oh, hey, how y'all doing? It's good to see y'all. But they have names?
That's my mom, April, and my dad, Jason.
Nice to meet y'all. How does it feel to not only see her win the Athlete of the Year, but Austin P and all those other achievements? How does it feel to have what you're doing?
Well, we're very proud of her, and she's put in a lot of work. She's earned every bit of it, and we were going to be behind her whichever way she decided to go anyway, as she did. Have thoughts about volleyball for a little bit.
She is good at it. She's very good at it.
But she decided to go with softball, and we were happy for her.
Right. So, what kind of commitment does it take from parents to help a child reach this kind of potential? Mom, long summer days, a lot of driving.
A lot of driving in the summer, a lot of different tournaments, practices nonstop, and lessons, and just putting in extra work.
We have to get a great team.
Yeah.
See, that's why you put stuff on Do Not Disturb, because that's my phone going off right now. This is live recorded YouTube. So y'all familiar with the theme of Doug, we're going to hear that for a second. So I'll just turn it off. Keep recording, I'm turn it off. Okay. Oh, I'm back. Go back. Okay, so we're talking about a parent's commitment to helping their child reach their potential. Dad, I'm looking at your shirt. You think you're going to end up there when they're watching, Brie?
I hope to.
Wow, Oklahoma City. Okay,
Yeah.
so what are your hopes for your daughter in her future?
Well, I mean, sports-wise, you always want them to do as best they can. But the sports also helps them with everything that goes on in life. So, I just want her to be a good person, help her teammates, and do what she wants to do.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to wrap things up with y'all real quick. So I'm going to ask you, your point made me think of something. What's the most important life lesson that you got as a father guiding her that you want her to know as she get ready for this next chapter in her life?
She has always been, I've got two other boys older than her. Now, they were tough on her. That's why she has a little bit of toughness to her. But and they've always worked hard as well, but she's always had a big dedication to try and be the best. Like I think her brothers really pushed that out of her. They want to be just as good as she wanted to be just as good.
Give me their names.
Brent and Bailey.
Wow, so there's a bunch of killer bees in the house.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that drive and determination, Mom, what important life lesson did you gather that you want to pass on to her as she get ready for the next chapter in her life?
Just leadership is important, always pushing others, and knowing that everything is not always going to go like softball hitting is a big game of failure as it is succeeding, so that you're not always going to get up and get on base every time, that you just got to keep working.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I know there's been a lot of people in your life that help you learn that lesson, and maybe even ones behind the camera right now. Talk about how the coaches have helped you to understand what they saying wasn't so out of line, so crazy. What Big Brothers put forward into you wasn't so crazy. Who are some of those coaches that help?
Coach Emily and Coach Jacobs were really there for me all my years of high school and even before then. But they always were there. They're like family. Like we have a Christmas party every year for softball, and it was just time for us to get together and enjoy time together. And they just honestly shaped me to who I am today, too.
That's right. So you're ready to go out and represent the Brighton name at the next level and hopefully get it to Oklahoma City one day, right? My last question for you. What impressed me about you, like I said, you've been in the running for this award the last 3 years. Last year you had a great outside chance of winning and just came up short. You came in as the favorite and you handled the pressure. How is Brie able to handle pressure like that? Because for the longest, Coach Jacobs was telling me, Brie. How are you able to handle pressure like that all these years?
Honestly, I just stayed true. Like, I kept myself humble. I made sure, like, I knew that I was going to be under pressure and that I had to strive to work hard to stay people looking at me, making sure I wanted to keep my attitude good. I don't want to have bad attitude. Whenever people see me, I want them to remember me as like, oh, she didn't do good this time, but she didn't go back into the dugout with a bad attitude and bring it on the field.
I've never seen you throw a bat, get angry. You always kept a straight-laced attitude, a positive attitude. Whether you're behind the plate at first, hitting the home run, spiking. And it's been an absolute honor and pleasure for me to cover you. And I know my days of writing your name in our Millington Star paper now, but you're going to go on to the next level and do some amazing things. And you know, we got some good softball in this state. Lady Vols think they run everything right now, but maybe when all said and done, the governors will come for them and handle some business and get down there to Oklahoma City so that they have a new up-to-date shirt with your name on the back. But we know right now, if we see her today honoring you as our Female Athlete of the Year, and, you know, get you over one of those. Congratulations, Brie.
Thank you.
Thank you.